Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Rügen. We're going for a custom achievement. It is called the Emperor's Pirates. We have to grab 2 actual achievements, AAA Credit and Even Better than Piet Heyn, which involve privateering treasure fleets and taking on a large chunk of debt. We also have a set of rules mostly involving not touching the HRE in any meaningful way that we're compelled to follow. Now, we grabbed, well, we've started as the tiny island nation of Rügen, and we're still having our capital there, of course, and sending our privateer fleet out from there. But we did expand a bit into the east because, you know, clay is a good investment. And even a pirate has to have a place to get on land sometimes. Also, we have to become a great power to fulfill our achievement, and without clay, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, we grabbed that. We did annoy some people. Coalition's not gonna form right now because numbers, but people don't love what we did here in the east, so we may have to chill for a moment, which is fine because I don't really have the armies to fight anybody around here, except for the Novgorodite, who we still have a truce to. The Novgorodite, sure, I'm sure that's a word. Our faithful ally, Brandenburg, they've not done nothing for us. I'm fighting Stettin, I like it. I like it. Now I don't get to take Stettin or anything, but Stettin is my rival, if I'm not utterly mistaken. They are. And I think that means we get power protection on the peace deal. That's cool. So yeah, also, I mean, I had my friends. Of course I had my friends. It does put us at war with Mecklenburg, which has some boats around. 6 of which are galleys, which, you know, not the greatest. My admirals are not the biggest of admirals, but I suppose Fritz will have to do here. It's unlikely we get to battle over there, but, you know. Navy might actually become a problem if Brandenburg and Wolgast. Actually, how does this war look? I didn't really check what kind of allies they had. It felt like it wasn't super relevant. I hope my troops aren't required for this. Me, Brandenburg and Wolgast. And 11,000 of these infantry are mine. So we're only sitting at 6,000 infantry and 5,000 cav. 5,000 cav, wow. So it's even numbers down there, but the infantry cav split is scary. I don't really want to start sending my troops over though. It seems like it would be bad. Let's see what's happening here. Are you going to stop your siege, your futile siege of Stettin, and do something useful? Doesn't look like you are. Wait, this? No, okay, these were split up. Right. Okay, if I were to want to help, could I? Yes, okay, fine, I'm gonna go help. It sucks because it reduces my rebel suppression in the east, but then again, I can't do all that much suppression anyway. And with my help, this war should be a cakewalk. I just didn't really want to help. I say cakewalk, I'm probably gonna be punished for saying something stupid like that. Course coming in, bad battles going on. One of those things is a good thing. He did not get a river crossing going from Kolberg to Wolgast, so that's good. But yeah, the Magdeburgians are gonna help, and you're already losing your battle. Why do I have to do everything myself? Even in wars that are not ones I called. I don't want to go up to speed 3, no. Kind of felt like I was at speed too much. I have to re-elect here, don't I? Why did I lose 13 tradition? Oh, because of the increased time that I took? I think I even knew that and I forgot. This one here, right? Election term. if the cost of re-electing scales with the term timer, then frequent elections are much better on the monarch points than these ones. Consolidation of power. Sure, there's maximum absolutism in the other direction, but we don't need that right now. Should have gone with frequent elections. I forgot and/or didn't realize. I mean, I'm still gonna re-elect. It doesn't change my thing here, but then again, consolidation of power does seem right, doesn't it? How could consolidation of power not be right? How can something that feels so right be wrong? Okay. More people getting dragged into battles that I shouldn't be fighting. You want to claim on Olonets? I suppose. Muscovite hates me anyway. What's this? Oh. That is always such a scary pop-up. Did he actually run? Are these the troops that we just saw here? I don't think they are. I think they are the troops around. Yeah, there's Magdeburg. Hawks against Muscovy. I know. Now we chase down Magdeburg here. I'm sure you can deal with this, right? Get your troops crushed again. It is impressively bad. No, but at least I'm back away. Kinda screw this up. Stay where you are. What I want to do is go back to suppressing. But I don't know I can afford it. 7,000, 11,000. Okay, power-wise. Assuming my people are about as idiotic as the enemies are, we should be actually fine with this, right? Be able to go back here. Clearly they're not particularly smart, because they're sitting on a fort they can't take again, but I mean, can't do their whole job for them, can I? I know you gave up the siege of the capital? Why? I don't. It's so weird. Okay, it's a battle that might go the way of our friends, even though their morale looks shite. I do say so myself. Danzig is at war with Toots, Bohemia, Mecklenburg, whatever. Just come on through. You're a fine friend. I mean, I hate you and you hate me, but you're a fine friend. I don't actually know if I hate you. Maybe that is not true. Claims on the Danish? I think so. I do think so. Okay, finally you put your troops in one place. If the siege of Stettin is the best choice here, I don't know, but at least you're doing something. Okay, we're gonna have those Livonians and those Novgorodians, and they're gonna be 10 and 12 thou. I don't think there's much I can do about that at all. Unless I might be able to have another unit. I do not. Well, at least I can state all this stuff, right? It should get these places down to 50 autonomy. And that should modify my force limit. Give it a month. That pop-up is so scary looking. Yep, there we go. The reason I really want another guy here is that fighting 12,000 of growing separatists with fewer troops sounds like a recipe for at least losing a lot of manpower, if not just getting medicked. I mean, you folks are kind of going in a direction that I like. Maybe you can do some rebel fighting for me. Gonna start chasing here. Because I do expect the Novgorodians to fire first. Han Solo style. Excellent. That was about the best outcome we could have had there. And then we take on the battle against the rebels. Nice. Man, that they popped and take win too. Oh, it's just so perfect. I love it. I'm loving it. What I'm not loving is this, but probably kind of okay. So these Livonians, they're not actually that bad, right? No. They get some proper suppression, they should be doing okay. Listen, dude. I know you just ran there because the game made you do it, but that's not okay. Go away. Good. Pass a day. Suppress these folks. Right? I think that puts the Devonians to mostly irrelevance. Alexander I of Austria. It is he. How close are we to that admin tech? 3 admin a turn is, or 4. It's not a lot. Why is it 4 now? Oh, because we re-elected, of course. A horse, a horse. Keep on plowing through those ideas, I think. Even though the extra merchant won't do much for me. The fact that our war score is negative here. Why is it so negative? Stolp occupation, bunch of blockades. Okay, it's mostly blockades. I could try to help with this, but that seems like a mistake. Even though I hate that my land is blockaded here. But yeah, there are way too many galleys for me to actually do any naval combat. Even though we have admirals and naval ideas and stuff, that seems like a bad idea. Now there's naval combat happening, that's probably not good. Workers get thrown out of their place. Oh, I don't like this. Since when are you here? Don't like this at all. And I want to see the siege. Well, it must have been here for a while. Whoops. Let's turn on defensiveness. I think that means I go south again. As much as I hate leaving my rebels there, I can't let you take my capital. I mean, I might be able to do so, but I really shouldn't. That's what I should be saying here. I wonder if I should have taken the naval battle against the Mecklenburgian fleet here, while everybody else is busy in the south. Don't blockade, please. Oh man, we're actually gonna not be in time, are we? At least if we're unlucky on that roll. Please let me get there, because if you take my capital, I can't ever cross again. And now you're blockading on my 28%. You didn't take it. But you blockaded me from going through there. 42. They're gonna take that. If I'm not fast enough, they're gonna take that. And I'm not gonna be fast enough. Oh, I am. Whew. Whew. That's huge. That is huge. Okay, let's go back home. By home, I mean north. We did save home. That edict probably coming in clutch, honestly. Do we have claims and stuff here? Not on Gotland. Okay, I do want to claim on Gotland. I also want Rebel, but Gotland would be nice. Not that I have any ability to fight the Danes right now, obviously. Austria declared war on Bohemia for restoration of the Union, eh? It's a good cow's belly. Not gonna lie, it's a good CB. It's not the best one. We did make use of best CB earlier to start our expansion into Rügen, the Rügen area. I think you just have to be on A during the blockade. Again, not a fan of unrest rising around here, but I also am not a fan of losing admin when I don't have enough admin. You're really not good at fighting this war, are you, folks? Some sailors, that's fine. The way this war is fought is... it's something, for sure. Of course, against Poland, because they know how to dance. Oh, you integrated Danzig. Oh well. Still friends, right? Right. And we're not going to flip rivals because Poland is way bigger than we are. For now. So at least that is not going to get in the way of our friendship there. Whoa. Guess I take 10 prestige over 5 ducats. Okay, get that siege off Rostock. Down you go. Good. Oof. Volgas is not looking great, but you have so many troops. Surely you can go and crunch them. Ingerman, let's talk about... oh. Get out of my stuff. It's bad enough that you're blockading me. Mustn't also take my stuff. I do like that they always go and cut themselves off and tick win. Poland, Allied, Mecklenburg. I mean, I never get to attack Mecklenburg anyway. So I suppose that's not the hugest of problems. It is annoying that this war costs me so much. I mean, I have manpower, but still. Would much rather not spend all that manpower and money on this war that doesn't gain me anything, except for maybe a bit of prestige. What's our participation in this one anyway? Probably not insane. No, 16%. Because we didn't siege anything. Our clutch battles don't count. Well, they count for battles, but they don't actually do much. There's no bonus for won an important battle. Claim on Rebel. Sure. Am I okay with the 43 claim? I think 43 favors on the Polish are fine for now. Maybe we don't need to ask for even more. Can I ask for something? Something. Can I ask for ducats again? Or men? How about you? No. I guess I asked for ducats. Because we do have enough favors. Well, enough. What's enough? But I can make okay use, I think, of ducats right now. At least soon, once we have the tech. And the favors do nothing, unless I use them. Sure, maybe a bit of a truism, but hey. What can I do? Allies, I mean, wait, I can actually ally people? No, because it's not my own war. Right. So rare that I'm not in my own war that I equate the rule about alliances to where you can't ally anybody if they're not, if you're at war. Well, that's not the rule. Just if you could call them to war. I don't think I can ever diplomatically subjugate Ryzen, so allying them doesn't seem great. That's the end of the war. What happened? Stettin goes to Wolgast, then Stargard to Brandenburg, Mecklenburg cedes Brandenburg to Wolgast, blah blah blah. Rügen will gain 6 power protection. A whole 6. But hey, some favors at least. Made our enemy here bigger, but if they feel like going to war with me, I won't be able to do much. But hey. Can I ask you for something? I can ask you for soldiers, but I don't want that. But I don't want that. The Slavonian's probably gonna pop. Doesn't help that Metao got angry from the thing. But that's okay. It's admin tech? Yes. I want it. Because I believe I'm gonna have a decent workshop or two. Oh, I believe incorrectly. What's this? Heretical Combolendo Act. More tax, more missionary strength. I'll check it. But this, all being garbage. I guess I do still pop high income, and then after all build that temple. It's the best I can do right now. For money. The best building money can buy. But we also want to keep buying boats. And yes, I could use the plus button on the fleet, but it's not very smart. It only recruits from the very nearby provinces and then prefers to recruit boats in a row from nearby provinces than recruiting them in parallel. There are those separatists. They're gonna die for their sins, but not before they hurt me. 2,600 men down the drain. Which sounds terrible. Flushing men down the drain is just not a very nice thing to do, is it? At least unrest is no longer a problem around here, except for in Narva itself. Because these Estonians feel kinda not hurt. Oh well. So money. Do I still need to pay for that fort in Riga? I guess a tiny bit still. What else am I paying for? Army's quite. Why is my army so expensive? Am I over the force limit? Did I go down the force limit? I did not. It's just so much money. Oh, we're reinforcing. Duh. It'll be fine. Alright, speed 5 while we're at peace and not doing much. Money's back in the plus. I lose some prestige. I don't really want the unrest right now. Not big on it. These guys are actually threatening to happen. Yeah, I think I do keep going. Bonus merchant. Honestly, I wonder if I make more money collecting in the Baltic. And, like, I can't really afford to move my trade capital now, but I might actually make more trade money by having a merchant collecting in the Baltic rather than steering, because my collection in Lübeck is so bad. 0.52 ducats from trade. If I go here and say collect, and I know that doesn't make use of my new merchant. 0.515. Wow, that's so much better. Yeah, I should have definitely gone for that earlier, but I didn't. Because I didn't think of it, because it's almost always correct to collect only in your home node. But here it's not. With this setup, clearly it isn't. And if we're already doing that, then my third trader should almost certainly go here. Gerhard von Wertemonkule? Sure. Election in the Pirate Republic. Probably do want to re-elect Fritz once more, actually. So we still have a lot of tradition. And 5 years are a long time. More boats. Groovy. That's a lot of boats. Störtebecker's Rache. So Störtebecker's Revenge is what that boat was called. What it's called. So how's my trade looking now? 2.28 ducats. Yeah, okay. I just wasted tons of money earlier by not moving my trade out like this. It happens. It happens. Let's go talk to the Pope man. Make him like us again. For the multiplier on paper stuff gain here. What can I buy from you? Tax, prestige, inflation reduction, mercantilism, which I don't really need, Diplo rep. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna save up 100 and buy a stab. Seems like the most reasonable of those things. I'm actually making 1.69 ducats from spoils of war now. At least the fleet's doing something. I mean, it's a big fleet. But yeah. Now, do I want... I think I take the claim on Ösel rather than starting to claim the side of the Baltic. It just feels really difficult to be taking land here. On the other hand, if I have a claim on Lund and I do get a great win, then that's great. Which I'm unlikely to do. But maybe, you know? Let's come home from the Danes and consider doing something else. I could fabricate on the Lithuanians. I probably should do some of that, right? Because we might find a spot where they don't come to help the Poles. And we actually have the ability to do something against them. It's not trivial, for sure, but it's possible. Wait, did I just lose? Oh, we didn't outgrow whatever it's called, our rival, because they just stopped existing. That's unfortunate. Just rival Lithuania? They have a bit more of an army than I do. Now, rivaling Lithuania might make the Poles slightly less. Is that true? Well, I'm already a rival to one of their allies. And that doesn't hit the likeliness. It might hurt the willingness to be in an alliance to me. I have no reason to really do that right now. Let's not rival the Lithuanians. And I don't want to rival Brandenburg because they're currently my ally. Conquer new states got completed, actually. What's it do? Cheaper statement with reduced harsh treatment doesn't really do anything for me right now. I might want to sit on that for a bit. Although I suppose I do get some money. Let's do a bunch of coring. Go up some more boats, I think. I was fine clicking the button here because I only recruit a few boats because I don't have more money. And when you only have a few boats, then the buttons do a fine job building next door. Can go raid again in 89 already. That's nice. Be a nice additional cash infusion then. Oh, look at Lithuania dying. What's that war? Muscovy Perm. So Muscovy and friends against Poland and Lithuania, I suppose. Yes. Well, that's a watch-worthy war, I think. 36, 34, 51. Depending on how bad they are at fighting, that might be a funny war. No. Kind of want to find a spot where that doesn't happen. And that might happen. This war against the Muscovite might be strong enough, or long enough, painful enough, for the Polish to actually get some war exhaustion. In which case we might be able to attack Lithuania. Which would be great. I mean, assuming I do have the power, which I might not. Let's Speaking of the power, we keep capping on mill here. Interesting. Not sure why. Not like we're gaining a lot. But it'll have to be fine for now. Come home from the papal state. Heresy in Goldingen? I don't like it. I have to do a bit of a crackdown there. 30 dip is... it's not great. Speaking of heresy, what about converting those filthy Orthodox folks? How... now we're actually at 0%. Well, minus 0.2. So we had some additional modifiers to conversion, then we would be fine. Do any of the pirates do that? No, not surprisingly. But yeah, we don't have a missionary available. But if we get a missionary available at some point, we might be interested in doing that. But for now, what we should be interested in is, well, for one, turning over this fort. For another, putting a cut in this here video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, and I mean, as I love to keep saying, why wouldn't you? Then consider hitting that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything you want to say to me, then there is a comment section right underneath the video that you might want to use for just that purpose. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.